brothers and sisters, aunties, uncles, and play cousins. What's good, family? It's your boy, Professor Michael. We are in here today, and listen, for anyone that follows me knows that I am a hip hop guy. Anybody that's spoken to me personally knows that I am a hip hop guy. I just got done talking about this with a bunch of my people, my family members, on yesterday. You know what I mean? About how I go back and this, that, and the other connecting to music. This one in particularly that I'm getting ready to do today is incredibly special to me. Anytime he drops something, anytime. I don't give a damn. Anytime he drops something, I'm going to check it out because to me, this particular individual personifies what hip hop is all about. And I'm talking about Rakim, the one and only God MC. He is the hip hop artist that a lot of the hip hop that you heard throughout the mid to late 80s, all the way up to the 90s, to the 2000s, until we got into like 2015 and stuff. And then they started to, but the what everybody loves now, even going back to what we're playing now and what we're falling in love with now with the rhyme schemes, the words, the adjectives, the cadences, the doubles and triples, all that stuff that y'all love, the foundation of it is this guy. The foundation of it is this guy. So while you may not hear the flips and all that kind of stuff and the acrobatics that you hear from some of these other rappers and stuff like that nowadays, which is super dope. You know what I mean? Some of them they've taken it every time you have evolution in anything, you take it and you elevate it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? But the foundation, the hip hop house, real talk, technically is built on other artists prior to him. But the level that hip hop has grown to, the house of that was built on this man. And so when I hear that he's got new shit dropping, bro, and I'm already behind on this one because I was covering some other shit. This dropped like 5-6 days ago. You know what I mean? But I got to get on this. I got to check this out. And really, as you listening to this, I really want you to listen to how intricate his thought process is and stuff like that. I'm telling you, we don't have the hip hop that we enjoyed through the 80s, 90s, and 2000s without this man. We don't have where hip hop is on its way back to now. You don't have any of that without this man. I'm sorry, because I could sit and bloviate about this guy all day long. I absolutely love this man. I remember 1986, Eric B for president, or not Eric B, Eric B is president. You know what I'm saying? My melody, come on now. How is my melody? My melody is like you have the Mount Rushmore and then you have the one that sits on top of the Mount Rushmore. This is the one that sits on top of the Mount Rushmore of hip hop. My melody? I remember when I first heard Eric B and Rakim, I'm from the Midwest and it hadn't dropped up there yet. I didn't hear it. You know what I mean? I was actually visiting some family in Memphis and I was listening to the radio in Memphis and my melody came on the radio. And I hurried up and hit record on my little tape deck, and I had missed the beginning of it, so I only caught like the last 2/3 of the song. But I recorded them last 2/3 of that song, and I took that back to Michigan. You know what I'm saying? It was playing that in front of my people, and it was bumping. And then like 2, maybe 3 weeks later, the song actually came out on the radio in Michigan. I was like, bruh. We heard the song on one of our little R&B hip hop, stations that the few that we had back then, and the song came out, and I got a chance to catch the full song. Yeah, we was pirating shit like a mug back then. Everybody was recording shit off the radio, but bruh. Anyway, I'm done hyping him up. If you know hip hop, anybody on here knows hip hop, you know Rakim. And if you're not, if you're one of my followers on here that aren't hip hop, if you want to know where all this shit comes from, this is a lesson for you today. This one is going to be a lesson for you today. Let's get right into this. Rakim, the track is called A Different Kind, and that's facts. He's a different kind. I'm telling you. I'm not just hyping him up. It's for real. Let's go. Hey y'all, I didn't even do my housekeeping. You know what I'm saying? As I'm putting my antennas on, I realized before I hit the play button, I ain't even do my housekeeping. Make sure that you hit like on this video. You know what I'm saying? If you're not already subscribed to Old Heads Media, please consider subscribing. We're trying to grow. We're on the road to 10,000, and we'd love to go way, way, way beyond that. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you hit the notification bell so you can stay up on everything that we do over here. All right, let's go. Antennas, housekeeping done. Now let's get into it. Hey, before this play, you know another thing that I think is dope about Rakim, you know what I'm saying? Not only do you listen to the technical abilities, but one of the things people don't understand because Eric B and Rakim and when it dropped and everything like that, you know, Eric B was known as the DJ, you know, so everybody always kind of put their eyes on him as the beat maker, as the one doing the scratching, all this, that, and the other. Most people don't know that Robbie making his own beats. These tracks, like Rakim be making beats. He's a producer too. Rakim be making beats, and some of that scratching that you hear, that's him. He can do that shit himself. But most of the time when you hear this stuff, you don't realize that he's not only doing the rapping, but he's making the track, producing the track, and doing all the little technical shit like the scratching and stuff. Like Robbie doing all of that. Set the record straight. On this great that they call how many rappers I kill, hit the restart, all this won't end well. Closed ciphers, only real artists, real skill. No biters, let your artificial intel. The flow virus, if this was hell, I'm Osiris for ghost writers. The underground king control the surface again. Known for show, spitting style, swag, swerving the trends. Leave them old broke so no one else on earth can get in. Or close as perfect as him, if I was birthed with a twin. Look, you could tell the difference. This is my Hannibal on an elephant entrance. Like when the seventh angel blow the trumpet. Not just to get it jumping, but to let you know it's a god and a circumference. Switch the planet to the world black out, then light earth up. This a parallel universe, then vice versa. Mommy spinning, she said her Tina need the Ike Turner. Honey coming like money to the right earner. When the mic turn up, recital spread horrifics, like we read in the glyphics, like it's said in the scriptures. This is my great flood flow, ask Noah, it's all over. The horror, like the fall, Sodom and Gomorrah. A futuristic mind since the sec I was signed. By the end of my career, more than a vet in my prime. Been here before, therefore left them behind. I'm Tesla and a new Tesla ahead of my time. Different designs, I'm a different kind. That I don't care what you say. Fight me. There is no rapper better than Rakim. I'm sorry. Even as the foundational, this man is 60, almost 60. And name me a person right now. Name me a person right now spitting better than that. Name me one. Bruh. The metaphors and the cadence and the voice, he's always had the perfect voice for hip hop. Like, that was another thing too. When artists came out back in the day, everybody was unique. There was so much individuality back in the day that when a song came on, you automatically knew who that artist was. It didn't matter what the song was. It could be when a new song came on, you knew, hey, that's Big Daddy Kane. Hey, that's Rakim. Hey, that's like everybody had their own sound. Nowadays, when a song come on, you have to listen to it for a minute because you don't know who the hell it is because they all sound alike. Bruh, I'm going back. Because he spit like a motherfucker on this one. I'm sorry. I love his flow pattern. I love his flow. Let's go. And this is such a New York track. That's facts. All facts. I'm so ahead of my time. He was definitely ahead of his time. Rakim was definitely ahead of his time. 1986. And you know how everybody else has improved over the years? You know what I'm saying? You hear lyricists and they came from back in the day, then you know, like, they this technical ability has gotten better as time has gone on. You realize this man was spitting like this in 86? Like this ain't new. He didn't develop this. He's always been this. Bruh.
Set the record straight. On this great mark stress that they call the earth. How many rappers I kill, hit the restart. All this won't end well. Closed ciphers, only real artists, real skill. No biters.
Hey, he said closed ciphers, only real artists, real skills, no biters. Nobody copying styles. That I just talked about that, how everybody had their original styles.
This won't end well. Closed ciphers, only real artists, real skill. No biters. Let your artificial intel with a flow virus. If this was hell, I'm Osiris for ghost writers.
He taking shots. On that one, he taking shots. On these artists that claim to be dope with ghostwriters. And I ain't got nothing against ghostwriters. I've always said this about people because there's a lot of people that make good money to write songs. I ain't got no R&B. Every other genre of music has a writer. You know what I'm saying? And that's just part of the business. We don't say nothing about it. So we shouldn't actually really be hating on the fact that people write songs in hip hop. Where it actually became a problem now is that you got too many people that's stepping outside. Like if you've got ghostwriters, if you've got people that's writing your music, then make music, make songs. That's what you do. Make albums. You know what I'm saying? Make hits. That's okay. That's okay. But nowadays you got too many ghostwriter having artists stepping outside and trying to battle. And to me, you can't battle. You can't get out here and try to come at nobody. If you milli vanilli in hip hop, like you can't do that. You can't do that. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's why ghostwriters get a bad rap now, because you got too many writers that are too many rappers that's having these ghostwriters write battle raps for them. You need to stay in your lane. Make songs. It's okay. I don't mind the ghostwriter, but just make songs.
Official intel with a flow virus. If this was hell, I'm Osiris for ghost writers. The underground king, control the surface again. Knowing for show, spitting style, swag, swerving the trends.
Hey, he said the underground king coming up to the surface again. Bro.
Intel with a flow virus. If this was hell, I'm Osiris for ghost writers. The underground king, control the surface again. Knowing for show, spitting style, swag, swerving the trends. Leave them old broke so no one else on earth can get in. Or close as perfect as him. If I was birthed with a twin.
No one else, close as perfect as him. If I was birthed with a twin, bruh.
So no one else on earth can get in, or close as perfect as him. If I was birthed with a twin, look, you could tell the difference.
He said, even if I was birthed with a twin, I would still stand out. You could tell the difference, bro.
It's him. If I was birthed with a twin, look, you could tell the difference. This is my Hannibal on an elephant entrance, like.
That was bars right there. This is my Hannibal on an elephant on an elephant entrance. Hannibal, this is a war. This is conquering territory. Hannibal, you know what I'm saying? Riding in on an elephant to conquer territory. He's saying this is me coming in to take over hip hop again. I'm coming into, bruh. That was bars.
Look, you could tell the difference. This is my Hannibal on an elephant entrance. Like when the seventh angel blow the trumpet. Not just to get it jumping, but to let you know it's a god in the circumference. Switch the planet to the world black out and light earth up. This a parallel.
Ooh, I just caught that. I was listening to the cadence and just caught that. When the seventh angel blow the trumpets, not just to make noise, but to let you know that there's a God in the circumference. Bruh.
Entrance, like when the seventh angel blow the trumpet. Not just to get it jumping, but to let you know it's a god in the circumference. Switch the planet to the world black out and light earth up. This a parallel universe, then vice versa. Mommy spinning, she said her Tina need the Ike Turner. Honey coming like money to the right earner.
She said her Tina need an Ike Turner. She needs someone to beat it up. And then he says, come, bruh.
Spinning, she said her Tina need the Ike Turner. Honey coming like money to the right earner. When the mic turn up, recital spread horrifics. Like we read in the glyphics, like it's said in the scriptures. This is my great flood flow, ask Noah, it's all over. The horror, like the fall, Sodom and Gomorrah. A future.
Wait a minute, bruh. He's spitting and I'm the flow, ask Noah. Come on, man. Come on, Ross.
Spread horrifics, like we read in the glyphics, like it's said in the scriptures. This is my great flood flow, ask Noah, it's all over. The horror, like the fall, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Since the sec I was signed by the end of my career, more than a vet in my prime. Been here before, therefore left them behind. I'm Tesla and
Hear that? You hear that? Been here before, therefore, bruh. Like I'm telling you, hip hop ain't hip hop without him. Everything changed when Rakim came in the game. I'm telling you, there was two people to me responsible for actually creating, and I'm gonna get arguments and pushback all day long. But there was two people responsible for changing the way hip hop sounded that opened the door for everybody else to start doing the things that they did. They opened the door. And the two people are Rakim and listen, LL Cool J. Listen to me. Rakim and LL Cool J. When hip hop first started, you go back, you know what I'm saying? You had, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that came out back in the 70s, you know, then you had the official, like, first album or the first song that came out, you know what I'm saying, with the Sugar Hill Gang. You had all this, that, and other, you know what I'm saying? But then you transition and you fast forward and you had artists that was coming out making certain sounds, but it all kind of sounded, you know, you had that, and it's no hate because I love the man, but you had that Kool Moe D, not Kool Moe D. What the hell? Curtis Blow produced style hip hop that was coming out when hip hop actually first started going mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Everything Curtis Blow sounding style, and you know what I'm saying? Then you had the Run DMC, which was considered the godfathers of like mainstream hip hop. But then LL, when he came in with his aggressive battle rap style, lyrical ability, this, that, and other, when he came in. And then you had Rakim that came in taking that battle rap style and those lyrics and adding metaphors, adjectives, and doubles and triple meanings and this, that, and the other to it. And you melt the two of them together and you have the hip hop that we have now. Without LL Cool J and Rakim, we don't have none of this. Those are the two most responsible, most influential people to early hip hop. To me. I'm off of it. Let's go.
More than a vet in my prime. Been here before, therefore left them behind. I'm Tesla and a new Tesla ahead of my time. Different designs, I'm a different kind. Any nigga, but my name carry heavyweight.
And you looking at him, it's like, again, I'm saying, do y'all realize this man is almost 60?
Different kind. For all it's worth, still getting mine. All facts, I'm so ahead of my time. So just hit it, set the record straight. On these great long streets that they call the earth. How many rappers I killed, spitting rhymes? Don't ask me where I buried them at. Buried the body, buried the mic, buried the track. A killer taught me tomorrow, but
ask me where I buried them at. Buried the body, buried the mic, buried the track. I done killed it all, bruh.
Buried the mat, buried the body, buried the mic, buried the track. A killer taught me tomorrow, but even better than that, he said, raw. Soon as you finish the job, bury the gap. Mud applause from metal.
Soon as you finish the job, bury the gap. Bruh.
Buried the mat, buried the body, buried the mic, buried the track. A killer taught me tomorrow, but even better than that, he said, raw. Soon as you finish the job, bury the gap. Mud applause from metaphor walls in front of stores. We clap for us, for applause to the top.
You hear the way he just did that? You hear that? Metaphor, meta, four walls, bruh, metaphors. Like, he used a metaphor to show you a metaphor. Bruh, come on, man.
Killer taught me tomorrow, but even better than that, he said, raw. Soon as you finish the job, bury the gap. Mud applause from metaphor walls in front of stores. We clap for us, for applause to the top rush stores. From club brawls to just ball, to graffiti on the corner store wall, to hip hop rush more than it.
And you hear the way that he's doing the rhyme patterns again. Some of the stuff that we pay attention to, the alls and the alls and the alls, and it's like every single thing is playing into that alls. All while he's. I'm telling you. Listen to hip hop now and try not to hear Rakim's influence on it. It's not gonna happen.
four walls in front of stores. We clap fours, four applause to the top rush stores. From club brawls to just ball, to graffiti on the corner store wall, to hip hop rush more. Then they grade me on rock coke and a side of kilo, like a Poe Frank meets Pablo, a Carlito. Roll Jamie, eyes closed, but I see though. Mommy say take me to your Caso, Papito.
He said eyes closed, but I see though. Again, bruh.
Coke and a side of kilo, like a Poe Frank meets Pablo, a Carlito. Roll Jamie, eyes closed, but I see though. Mommy say take me to your Caso, Papito. Round Mike, it's hard to control my ego. Blow shade free, my show, jalapeno.
Hey, he said around mics, it's hard for me to control my ego. That man said my show is hot. He said my show's jalapeno. Again, using other words to describe, bruh, this dude, man.
Eyes closed, but I see though. Mommy say take me to your Caso, Papito. Round Mike, it's hard to control my ego. Blow shade free, my show, jalapeno. Don't play, pay me, need my quote, my Cinos. That's do re mi fa sol la tito. Still incognito with an omnipresence, like I'm everywhere at once. That's my godly essence. I sat up.
Still incognito with an army presence. Everywhere at once. That's my godly essence.
Quote, Marcinos, that's do re mi fa sol la tito. Still incognito with an omnipresence, like I'm everywhere at once. That's my godly essence. I sat alone with Da Vinci's Code to decode it. The one that gave Rosetta the stone, just say she wrote it. The word Smith a rap. Title was undescribable, can't explain to find the right words. Rakim is that.
Bruh. That's exactly it. He said undescribable. The one that you can't find the right words for. That's me.
Vinci's Code to decode it. The one.
That's the title. That's my title. I'm that. The one that you can't find the words for. The one that's undescribable. The one that when you see, all you do is go, I'm that. Bruh.
It gave Rosetta the stone, just say she wrote it. The word Smith a rap.
The wordsmith of rap. Facts.
The decoded, the one that gave Rosetta the stone, just say she wrote it. The word Smith a rap. Title was undescribable, can't explain to find the right words. Rakim is that. Adjectives, intensify verbs, cinemax. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Slim is back.
Bruh.
Was undescribable, can't explain to find the right words. Rakim is that. Adjectives, intensify verbs, cinemax.
Adjectives, intensify verbs, cinemax. Bruh. But then this nigga went on to say, iceberg, the tip of Iceberg Slim. So listen to how that means, because it's kind of harsh. The tip of the iceberg is a thing that we say. It's the top, it's the pinnacle. This is the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the whole iceberg. This is the tip of the iceberg. But at the same time, he says the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? Iceberg Slim, pimp, player, the tip. You know what I'm saying? The private region. This is the tip of he's saying I'm fucking this game. Here I'm here. This is just the tip of iceberg. This is just the beginning. I just got the tip in. I just got the tip in with this one. I'm about to fuck the game up. Bruh, that's bars.
Can't explain to find the right words. Rakim is that. Adjectives, intensify verbs, cinemax. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Slim is back.
Bruh, listen. I don't know if y'all could tell or not by that reaction and by the way that I was moving. I've been cheesing the whole time, bobbing my head. Like, listen, I feel like a little kid right now. I'm telling y'all, everything that I fell in love with about this thing called hip hop came from that. Now, I fell in love with hip hop prior to Rakim. I fell in love with hip hop back in like 83, 84. I had heard all the stuff prior to that, but I fell in love with hip hop back in the Run DMC, Fat Boys, LL Cool J era back in like 83. And I thought When I heard LL, I thought that was the best I was ever gonna hear. At that time, you didn't know. You're listening to stuff like Fat Boys. You're listening to, you know what I'm saying, Run DMC. You're listening to Curtis Blow. And then you hear something like LL Cool J kick the door in, literally. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh my God, what is this? And I thought at that point, hip hop had reached the pinnacle of what it was gonna be. 3 years later, 2 years later, I hear my melody. What the fuck? Crazy, man. Crazy. I'm telling you, my radio, Dear Yvette, that was my holy grail of hip hop. My melody. And everything about my body just morphed into a living, breathing hip hop being at that moment. My heart began to bleed hip hop from my melody forward. Rakim. So if y'all can't tell, I am extremely happy with this video, this reaction. I have heard everything that he's done. And even though I will admit that he has made songs, you know, he's made collaborations and stuff like that. And some of the collaborations, you know what I'm saying, the song itself wasn't the best. But I've never heard him spit a whack verse. His verses are always top tier. If you want to judge a song, for the structure of the song, and maybe for, you know what I'm saying, like the bumpability of a song, okay, I give you a pass on that one. But you will never be able to say that you listen to a Rakim verse and that motherfucker wasn't spitting. Ever. On any song. Anyway, I'm done. Listen. Those of y'all that follow me on Patreon as we get into our conversations about the history of hip hop and stuff like that, just know a lot of this is coming. A lot of this is coming. All right? Hey, till the next one, that was Rakim. That was a different kind. And that is facts. All right? I love y'all. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Till the next one. Peace out.